Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another night. Some Grim Dawn at the Nightmare Arcade. We're gonna hang out and still looking for some of those braces. I did get the relic. We're trying out the new the Aurora relic. So we got that in the build now. But I'm still looking for them gloves. So am enjoying my day. Thank you. I'm doing. What's up, Renan? What's up, guys? How's it going? Lame. You didn't lose another one, did ya? Just hanging out, man. Looking for some, trying to finish this build up. Almost. Yeah. Yes, I saw that one. The biggest complaint that I have about the skill itself is that is you almost have to be in like line of sight hit somebody with it. So let's say that someone's on the other side of a wall like this, but you're right there, you're not gonna hit them. Or if they're a little bit of on an incline, it's like it misses them. It's like, dude, like really, like standing right next to you. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a 0 DPS skill at all. I wouldn't call it that at all. I wouldn't call it a 0 DPS skill. Yeah, it could be stronger. Yeah, I agree, but I wouldn't call it a 0 DPS. Sure, dude. If that's what you want to think, that's fine. I got my opinion and you got yours, and that's okay. What's up, Wretched? How's it going, dude? You hate too much. I know, dude. I know, Reddit. I love it. I love it, dude. The cat with the human hand, it makes me laugh every time. What's up, dude? Okay. With? I did. I just got finished having dinner myself, but I didn't eat too much. You mean the bird? All right, I'll show you straight paths to it. Hold on. I will show you exactly. Let me clear these guys out. I'll show you exactly how to get to them. And there's all right, it's okay. All right, so from the from here. Oh, this isn't the right one. I'm sorry. It's Guardian Sorrow Rift. And then you're gonna go to the left. And it's right down here. So from the left to the Guardian Sorrow Rift, right down in here. Up through the trees, up through here, into the cave. There's the Bird of Sorrow right here. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Man, I keep sleeping on the awakened gear, and I'm looking for. I probably have sold this pair of gloves like 20,000 times. I'm looking for the inscribed gloves. To use them as the awakened set to give me more on. To give me +2 to wins, so that I can swap the boots over for the Monograss boots. But I need to get another 2 points for wins. Yeah, I guess I am, man. The Awakened Trimmer. I've used a pair. I've done some Awaken on my Runekeeper. Man, I'm just so not used to them quite being there yet. So when I'm thinking about what I can use, I tend to forget that they're there. Like, oh, this thing. Oh yeah, the Awakened stuff. Of course, they're not, now that I want these gloves. Yeah, no, the engineer or the inventor. But you gotta get her unlocked first, which is gonna be also easy to get off of the Guardian Sorrow Rift, and Alto Springs over here onto the left side as well. Forget it's called Alto's Retreat, I think it's called. There's a little rift, world tear in there. You do her little quest. And then when you unlock her, any inventor in the world can reroll. So you gotta unlock her first. Thinking about doing a new build tonight. I just don't know what I want to do. Everybody's like, I don't want to do a Reaver. Reaver seems too, like, it just seems too easy right now. So I was thinking about doing a Cold Werewolf to try out that Ice King set. I've already done Chaos Wolf. I'm doing a Vitality build right now, so I'm not going to do another one back to back. And besides, man, Vitality is... Dude, Vitality seems to be one of the hardest, like... The support for Vitality is kind of weak. No, I didn't. What's your idea? With the conduit? Oh, Witchblade, huh? This Witchblade? Raw physical Witchblade, huh? With rosin set. Not bad on that OA, huh? Yeah, that old synthwave shit, man. Surprised you guys like this. I love this kind of shit, man, but I'm an old dude that likes crap like this, so. Kind of reminds me of, like, maybe like a weaker version of like some of it, like I don't know, like when I used to listen to old Satriani and Steve Vai and Eric Johnson and stuff like that. It gives me a little bit more of that kind of. Woo! That's some tart ass shit. This is cool. When are you building into this? So I don't miss it. Well, actually, the next 2 days I got work. I work in the morning, so I can catch your afternoon streams. This is actually it's from a playlist. This is called Death Spell, and it's from Synthmage. Here, I'll drop the link. I really did, like, I know it's probably AI, but I kind of dig it. He's got a whole bunch of different stuff up there that's pretty cool to just kind of sit back and listen to in the background. I'm pretty sure it's AI, but I don't care. It doesn't get me copyright struck, and I like it, so yeah. Zeros. Where's the 001 with 0011? It's the ones that make it good, right? Twin Falls. Dude, man, this totem has been spawning like almost every time I've come to the Blood Grove in that same spot. It's kind of fucking weird. I've never seen it spawn this much. Kivit said he's used the Ice King set. Said it was pretty OP. So I guess we'll find out how OP it is. And Werewolf is always just... I've got a feeling this is going to be my prediction. When season starts, almost everybody's going to be running Werewolf in that season start. There's my prediction. Yeah, it's good. Wolf is good. Wolf is good, like it really is. I haven't tried the Raven yet, but man, Wolf is just smooth. And even like I'd seen Wretched do, he did a good poison build with it, and the lightning build. Said, you know, other than his missteps, seemed like a pretty decent build. I've seen a lot of people's basically just almost all versions of Werewolf seem to be pretty legit. It still makes me wonder, like, if you could, like, with Soldier Werewolf, and you go heavily into, like, Shield, you'd probably make a stupid tanky-ass werewolf. Like, ridiculously tanky. Yeah. Oh, Wretch is in the chat. I forgot. It's Saturday. That's right. He doesn't have to work. Saturday, it's the eat pizza and drink beer day and play Magic. Nerd. Hold on. There you go, Wretched, just for you, buddy. What you working on right now, Wretched, or are you giving up and playing My Little Pony? Reaver. I could probably, you know, I'm sitting here thinking about these inscribed bride. I could probably find them better in the Shattered Realms than fucking doing totems. But I want the ashes too. I finally got back over 100 ashes last night, so I need the ashes. So I don't know why I'm doing totems. I am actually thinking about putting this one aside and turning it into Aether and do it using the what was it? I picked up a piece to it here recently. Yeah, there was a set like that. I got a gun for it or something, needle something. I forget the actual name at the moment. Thought I picked up the gun or something. Yeah, here it is. Needles of Fates. I've got a few pieces of this sitting around. I still haven't ascended all of my shit yet. I ran out of money. I ran out of money. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, their health regen's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm poor. I'm poor again. I'm broke again. I just fucking run out of money. Just blow millions of bits, and like I blink, I'm like, fuck! I just spent 2 million bits again. Has there been anyone that's really been playing around with the altar and ultimate? Well, I haven't really done much with the altar and ultimate. I guess like you can probably farm, like unlock it where you can get ashes or soul echoes. Oh yeah, I've used altar quite a bit, especially when leveling for just pushing the drop rate to benefit my damage type. That's very useful. I'll be straight up and honest. That right there is probably the most useful part of the altar. It just sucks that you can't start using the altar immediately. You have to fucking get almost through the. You gotta get friendly with the Kern. You can't do that immediately. It's so ass. I can't believe that's the case. And so kind of like, you know, at that point, by the time you got the altar unlocked, it's like, what benefit are you really going to get out of it? You know, until endgame, at that point, you're not even really want to use it. But, you know, if you're going to be staying in game for a while, pushing it towards So, but yeah, being able not to be able to use it immediately is really, I don't understand. Never understood that decision, but it is what it is. Yeah, like it's fucking on the stairs, dude. Winds on the stairs, it sucks. Yeah, well, so, Wretched, here's the thing, like, so when I got revered with the Kern, and this was shortly after I finished Ultimate, like, or when I finished Ultimate, I mean, I did everything in Ultimate. I did all their shit, and killed the boss. I think I did 3 bounties after that, and I was revered with them. That's like I said, it's like your first run with them isn't this, it can be kind of, yeah, it's not that bad after that. It's really not. You just got to stop dying before you get there, you know. Yeah, it's really not. Well, and the amount of nerfs that happened over the past like month. It kind of reminded me of like when Tokyo Extreme Racer first came out, right? There was a particular boss that was everybody was complaining about. She was too fast. You couldn't keep up with her. Blah 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 blah. So they nerfed the shit out of her, right? But then people complained that why did you nerf a boss? They're supposed to be difficult. We don't want our games to be cakewalks. So to appease both sides, they released an awoken version of that boss that comes available after you beat her nerfed form. But there was people in there that were bragging like, I beat her before she was nerfed. That's why now we can do that in this game. Well, you can't because you died. But I beat it before it was nerfed. Sorry, Reg, I had to give you a hard time. all right, touche. All right, Wretched. You got one underneath your belt too. But you use a mimic tier, so it doesn't count. You know what I was actually thinking about reinstalling and playing that because I never finished it was that I don't remember. That you can, that's right. You can summon a bunch of the people around. And he opens up the path to get, yeah, that, I remember now. It's been a while, Wretched. It's been a while. But I was thinking about reinstalling that first, was it Kazaa, the first Berserker? Because I never did finish that game. And it kind of went through, apparently it's in a lot better spot than it was when I played it the first time. Red Kivis was telling me, was showing me about the dinosaur fucking, was it Dino Blade? The dinosaur fucking Souls-like game that's out right now. I was like, dude, I don't need another Souls game. Like, I got 3 or 4 of them I still haven't finished. Neo 3 I haven't finished. Kazaa I haven't finished. The last Souls-like that I finished was Lies of P. The last one that I played like that I finished. It was a while ago. Long time ago. There is some good shit out there. Like, I've always kind of dug it, you know, being a child of the 80s. But it's definitely the resurgence that it's made in like the past few years is, I think, has been cool. I really liked some of the stuff that's come out of it. Guess I'm not getting into here. Oops. Confuse the snake before he can spit his arcane ball at me and then blast him in the air. Get ragdolled, bitch. Get ragdolled. That's my favorite part of the potions with the damage reduction is the knockback. And everybody goes flying. No, actually, you don't even have to do that. There's a shit. It's today. That little purple orb is where you can do it from. No, you can get the sphere over in the current hold, but I don't think you can get that till later. And yeah, there's one in the roof of the world, exactly. But there's the one right next to the bird as well. But you could just that little purple orb. Did anyone else find that it? Did anyone find that it was strange that when you awaken an item, it doesn't consume the original item? It gives you another copy. It gives you a copy of the awakened item and lets you keep the original. Anyone else find that strange? I'll be right back. Be right back. It didn't let you keep it. So I did when I did the one for the Rune Keeper, I did the gloves, and I kept the original gloves, but it gave me the awakened versions also. I just thought it was weird that, why would you keep the original gloves if they were supposed to be awoken? No. I didn't have to. It was still right there. I had it. It gave me the awoken set and the one that I just used. I don't remember Morndell. It was either. I'm pretty sure it was the one by the bird. Pretty sure it was that one. Could have been a bug. I just, it gave me the Awaken set, and then it let me keep the Epic set. So I was just like, that was weird. It's not like if I could just keep making copies of it, or maybe it pulled from inventory. Maybe it wouldn't have pulled from the. I don't know, man. It was weird. I guess we'll see if it happens again once I get these damn gloves. So, how much damage do I need to be doing for this to be considered a not zero DPS skill? Do I need to be doing under 40,000 damage? I don't understand how much damage I have to be doing for it to be considered zero DPS. Does it have to hit for 1.3 million for it to be, you know, considered not zero DPS? What's the bracket? Oh, zero DPS if I don't kill a boss in 5 seconds? Oh, well, then that means almost quite a few builds out there are zero DPS. Yeah. I just didn't know what it considered, what the a bracket to be considered zero DPS was. I kill some bosses faster than others. You know, some of them have a little bit, you know, have better vitality resistance than some others do. And, you know, some of them have more armor. You know, some of them just, you know, they have better defenses against some of the things that others don't. And so, yeah. God damn. Ooh. Oh, there. Drinky poo, yeah, it's no, it's so it's it's water, but it's protein water. It's fucking it's just it's like it's a shake. It's a protein shake, but it's like more of a drink than a shake. But this is like a raspberry lemonade, and it's fucking super fucking tart. Like super fucking just. But it's 20 grams protein per drink, so it's protein water. Dude, if I was drinking whiskey, I wouldn't have had that kind of reaction. I'd have been like, fuck yeah. I would have been kind of, I do, hey, I'm not gonna lie. The other night, I actually was like, I don't think I have any in the house. But I was like, dude, I was actually having a moment where I was like, man, I wouldn't mind having a drink tonight. And I didn't. Of course, it's what I wanted it to be whiskey. I don't have any whiskey in the house. But it's been a minute since I've had a drink. I don't really drink anymore, you know. I almost got the new tea that came out just because of the name of it. So I'm gonna put it in the chat so that you can understand how it's spelled. I want you to read this out. So it's called, and it's an alcoholic tea. Like yeah. So it's an alcoholic tea. Here's the name of it. This is the reason I almost got it. Now read it out loud. Tea. Even though I do, it's probably nasty as shit. The name alone just made me want to get a 6-pack. I think the majority of us probably have owned a hoopty in our time once or twice in our time, right? I know I've had one. It was an old Grand Marquis or 5. Dude, I had it was a 92 Grand Marquis. Is that right? Yeah, I've heard some Veilwalker get in the background. Heard that it's got some really good pets too. You can do a good pet build with pets are pets, but apparently there's a decent pet build with a Veilwalker also, or a good pet build. But you know me, I like to do weird shit. Half the time it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Other half it doesn't. What skills are you using? You got a link for that, Mordell? I'm curious to see it. Fangs. So you went straight into You went into Berserker Barrage mode, huh? Yeah, using the dread mask. Avalanche, yeah, Avalanche is a good skill. I think Avalanche is a good skill, man. I really do. So to get the new inventor, here. Oh no. Alto's Remorse is where you want to go. Then you'll come across a building with a world tear in it right here. Go into that world tear. Help her out. And then when you exit, you'll talk to her again outside of this building. And then you'll have to go talk to her again in Kernhold. So once you, and this is, here's the, well, it's not showing the Rift Gate, but there are gates right here. So you're going to go right up through here. So it's basically just to the northwest from the Guardian's Sorrow Rift Gate. And then when you clear that out, just talk to her, get outside. And then when she'll go, blah, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh, after re-rolling is just going great. And then you're gonna, when you come back to the current hold, she's gonna be over here. She'll be right here.
Need something broken down? Bring me back something interesting.
What's up, Kibitz? Thinking about starting a new build here in a few minutes. I think I want to try. I think I am going to try that Cold Werewolf. With the Ice King set. at your elemental witchblade footage, I think you should go visit the Black Citadel. We lose another elemental build in the Black Citadel today. So when you did the Ice King, what did you pair it with? You did Berserker and what? Without me having to look at the set, because I just know it's cold. You did Nightblade. Can you use that while in werewolf form? Cool. So that would make it a Reaver then, huh? Okay. I mean, I haven't done a Reaper yet, so it just seems that Reaver seems to be what the most people are saying is like, you know, damn good builds right now. They're performing rather well. Fierce Wolf. Bloodlust. I think Pierce Wolf could be all right. I know, like, when I was leveling my second wolf, I did Pierce instead of Chaos at first. And it wasn't too terrible. Corvus. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta remember the builds that I have leveled already. Like, I got that Mage Hunter, I got a Warder, I got a Witchblade, I think. I appreciate the follow, dude. Thank you. It's all right, dude. All of us were newbies at one point. And 22. I think I was too. I don't remember when I started playing this. I started playing this right around when season 2 was at the end of its time. So whenever that was, when they were finishing season 2. It took you 2 years to not be a noob anymore. The 2 years of playing to not be a noob. I guess 22, probably 21. Oh man, I love it way more. I would say absolutely. Absolutely. I was supposed to be getting some more in September, right? I guess what we're gonna get a dungeon. Well, yeah, I need to. I'm waiting for the word. Wretched keeps telling me to wait for Titan Quest 2. So I don't want to jump into it too early in the early access, is why I'm waiting. I know Wretched played Diablo. I haven't played Diablo 4 since season 3. So I've missed out on the Spirit Born and all that. I didn't, yeah. I always find my way back to Grim Dawn. Yeah, I played like Last Epoch and I like ARPGs, but I tend to always find my way back to Grim Dawn. right, so we're gonna hit. This is what's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna hit this one more totem, and then it is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is my dog walkie times, and if I don't walk them by 8 o'clock, they will start raising hell. So, oh, dude, you got a lot of good stuff to come back to. Lots of good stuff. If you haven't played in 7 years, man, you're in for a treat. So what I'm getting at is I'm going to take this last totem, and then I need to take a quick break to take the dogs out. And then we're going to come back, and I think we're going to go ahead and start up the new build. Make sure I got some potions in the whole inventory. Plenty of money. We'll get started on that cold reaver. We'll get a cold werewolf. Keep an eye out for those inscribed bracers. I know they'll drop, dude. I swore I've seen them. I'm surprised they're gonna. This is how it works. Every time I'm looking for something, it won't drop. But if I'm not looking for them, man, they'll be dropping everywhere. That's how my Grim Dawn experiences usually go. And I'm pretty sure they shadow nerfed the altar to affect rerolls, because it definitely doesn't work like it was. So they shadow nerfed that shit. All right. That's the death streak.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
Got something new stash? I'll keep an eye out.
Greetings, traveler.
Well, I started Grim Dawn when I level 70. Okay, when I went back into PC gaming, I went like after Diablo 3. I kind of let my PC kind of fall to the wayside, and just kind of I played my console. And I started playing Diablo 3 on console, so I was like, well, I don't need to. And then when the whole like stimulus bullshit, so when 2020 happened during the whole cool pandemic bullshit, I started looking at like how much it was going to cost for the new consoles, and I'm like, might as well just build a PC. So I built the PC instead of buying the next generation of consoles, and I picked 2 games immediately. There's 2 games that I looked at. I got Path of Exile, and I saw Grim Dawn. Path of Exile was downloaded because it was free. It was free to play, right? And as I was playing Path of Exile, Grim Dawn was downloading, right? I was playing on another. I built 2 computers that particular time. The other computer I was playing around with Path of Exile, and then Grim Dawn was downloading. And let's just say when I started playing Grim Dawn, I never touched Path of Exile until like 3-4 years later, and then I still don't like it compared to Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn has ruined me. I thought that was level 1.
Got something good stash.
Well, one of the biggest reasons that I let my PC go to the side was I was working for a resort, and I was traveling between Idaho and Alaska like every 6 months, and it was just easier for me to pack up a monitor and a console than it was for me to pack up a PC. So in 2020, when I wasn't working for the resort anymore, and I actually was like in an actual more permanent location, had my own apartment at that point, so I wasn't bouncing back and forth between 2 resorts. Yeah. So I went back to PC gaming, and I will never buy a console again, ever. PC gaming has just become so accessible these days now. And one of the biggest arguments that I've heard that I didn't think I would ever hear was the fact that controllers are considered better than mouse and keyboard for first-person shooters because of all the assists that they built into controllers. I would have never thought I'd have heard that argument, that controllers were considered yeah, I'm the word I'm trying to think of. It's just fucking weird. I never would have thought that argument would have ever took place.
Safe storage. No question.
Well, here we are. PC players using mouse and keyboard saying that controller players have an advantage. Yeah, I can. I just never would have thought that would have been a topic of discussion, but there it is. But well, I mean, if you really want to get into it, and see, the thing is aim assist on a controller that's built into the game isn't considered cheating. If you get aimbot to help you with your mouse and keyboard skills, that's cheating. So you might want to get your DA up, man. I would. Do you? Okay, so your armor absorption. I would probably do something with your armor absorption. You could sacrifice some of this armor for more DA. If you don't have components and everything. This isn't complete. Okay, so this isn't complete. I'd say try to get that, if you could balance out a little bit more DA, I think you'd probably be better than... If it caps it, yeah. But you need 3 more points to be able to cap it. Will that give it 3 more points? Because supremacy gives you 2. So you still needed 3 more points to cap it. So you still need to find 1 more point somewhere. I would say you get a way better relic than... Oh, man. I just don't understand why you... I would do something with the relic. I mean, I know Juggernaut, yeah, Juggernaut. But I would definitely... I would upgrade your relic as well. Yeah, force wave, that one. So if you were to get your relic, this has already got +1 to soldiers, so you really wouldn't be able to get much out of it with another +1 from there, but so okay, so your ring over here, casting speed. That's why. Force wave, casting speed. So if you can, I mean, if you could try to cap your main damage skill to overcap it, I guess it would work. You can maybe look at some other other suffixes that you could put on some of the other green spots. But if you, I mean, if you're still kind of building it, then I mean, you're kind of in a good spot since you're still building it. But I would definitely I would look at maybe upgrading this amulet, the relic for sure. Why is this coming up? What is pinning this to make that come up? Whatever, I don't know. That's weird. The Grim Tools is pulling up a belt that's got nothing within the search parameters that I was looking for. I don't know why it's pulling it up. Weird. Well, so here's the thing is if you want to use something for your +1 all skills, hold on. The force wave, the amulet's not going to really do much. Oh yeah, because you've got +3 to force wave on it, so that's good. But you could probably get, like, let's say, you could get supremacy on it instead, and it'll give you 2 more points to force wave. If this is if this is the amulet that you want to use, I mean, I get the appeal behind it, I really do. But I think. So you're going to lose OA like that, though. That's the only problem. Oh, dude. Hey, I'll tell you right now, pull some points from something else and put it into Fighting Spirit. You put more than 3 points into Fighting Spirit. You're going to get more out of that than you're going to get that 1 point in this Decorated Soldier. You're going to get more out of that than 1 point in than 3 points in Veterancy. So you got 7 points available. I would back out these points from Decorated Soldier and Veterancy and put as many points as you can into fighting spirit. And I would actually get this to 12 before anything else. If you could pull points out of something else, I would do that now. With that's activated, that'll give your OA. You're at 33 OA. You still need some DA, but you can get DA on your rings, so you can change your augment off. Since you've got decent OA, I would see to find something with because you're only getting 2% OA off of this Steel Bloom. Let's see what else we can find that's got DA. So, okay, so Hammerfall has got 70 flat. If you want to go for a 2% with a reflective damage, but I don't know if I'd go that way. I would go with the Hammerfall instead of the Steel Bloom. You're going to lose that slight flat to physical, but I think the DA will be worth it. That's my opinion. I think the DA will be worth it. Since your DA is sitting at 2748, I'd really like to see that higher than that. Dude, there's times where I've spent hours, and most of us have, in Grim Tools, just tinkering with little things here and there to squeeze a little bit out. But I think if you can get your DA up, I think that's going to be where your biggest kink is at the moment, because your health looks decent. Your OA is decent enough on flat. It's at 3042. With your permanents on. And let's see with it activated. Yeah. And when you got your buffs going, you're at 34, which is a decent amount of OA, but your DA still at 27. So I would say, yeah, let's work on getting that DA up, balance it around for a little bit more DA, and then I think you should be okay. Shit, I meant to take the dogs out like 20 minutes ago. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break to take the dogs out, and I will be back in, we'll say, about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna start a new werewolf. Reaver. Anyway, I'll be back here in just a few minutes. You know, Mordell, I was sitting here thinking of what you were just saying. Sorry, it's not that I ignored that. I wasn't originally going to go into a were form because I was going to use Onslaught. And then I decided not to use Onslaught. But everything else doesn't really... I don't know, the Were Raven just... Yeah. I just didn't see why. All right. Let's get back to this. All right. Now we got banks. We'll keep money. We'll keep the money on them. Drop off that Serenity Relic. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah. All right, we should be good to go. Oh, I wanted to do one more thing before we got started. All right, so we're gonna start a new build, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start a new stream over on the YouTube side. It's gonna do it for the Veilwalker tonight. We're gonna start up a cold werewolf. So I'm gonna restart the stream so that it keeps things separate. So you guys over on YouTube, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'll be back in a second on YouTube. Twitch will stay live while I'm doing this. You guys get to watch me, so have fun. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for the YouTube side for this one. We're gonna start back up in just a second. We'll be right back.